This week was my second week at my community inpatient placement, and it was definitely a week where I started to figure out how I would need to improve my engagement and work for myself in the placement, as it is a very interesting environment where, although you work within teams, a lot of the work you do is individual, and therefore, like with my preceptor, she does a lot of things like home visits and MDTAs on her own, and she doesn't have full calendar of things that I am able to engage with. This has meant that throughout the second week I engaged with other staff members so that I could attend other groups such as sensory modulation and social group, and every morning I make sure I attend the morning meeting because then I'm aware of what other nurses, social workers and OTs in my team at the clinic are doing throughout the day. And if I have a really quiet period, I know that I might be able to approach them to do something with them or attend a patient with them if they believe I would be able to. And it's been really good to kind of understand how the whole clinic works and see how each structure works, as well as getting a chance to do an IMI through the IMI clinic, which was a learning experience for me that was really good to learn, as I've found that IMIs aren't done very often outside of mental health. So it's a really great opportunity for me to have a chance to learn how to do them correctly and do them properly, and to make sure that I become competent and confident in them while I'm at an area that does them regularly. There is an IMI clinic that happens 3 times a week, and I just have to make sure I approach whatever staff nurse is working on it that morning and then afternoon to say I would like to do these, would I be able to attend, if I'm in the same team room as them, just give me a yell when you're leaving and I'll come along if the patient doesn't mind, which is really good. This also opened up an opportunity for me to go to Waiheke next week and see how the satellite part of Taylor Centre works over on Waiheke with two of the nurses, which I'm really looking forward to, as it's another aspect of the clinic that I'll be able to explore. I've also organised next week to spend the morning with our referrals management services, as that is a really integral part of triaging and just understanding how people come into mental health services. The part I'm struggling with a little bit is the real lack of engagement with service users. I've found that, I'm only going to see them maybe once a week, most of them every 2 weeks or 3 weeks, and even then, it's for a mid-review or just like a check-in. Hi, how are you? Here's your IMI, quick assessment, and we go. So the longest you spend with someone is half an hour, 45 minutes every 2 weeks, 3 weeks. This is something I'm really struggling with, particularly if I want to build a case study. And I see some really interesting people in this service. However, I don't see them enough to be able to build a comprehensive case study on them. My preceptor and I are very different, so I'm having to work a lot to make sure that I engage with her in a way that we work quite well, as I think that we work with quite different people, which has also led to having a lot of downtime, as often she will almost forget she's got a preceptor, a nursing student, or she's just got a lot of paperwork to do and everyone else has a lot of paperwork to do, so I just end up finding other things to do, which results in me feeling like I'm not being overly productive with my day. However, I've recognised the fact that I just need to make sure that I kind of write down what I'm doing, find things to do, and then in that downtime make sure I still use it productively, like understanding client backgrounds and medications and things like that, as it's really important to know all those types of things when you meet with a patient. Overall, I'm enjoying this placement. There's just 1 or 2 things that I think I need to work on.